The biggest deal ever reached in any capacity, trade or beyond trade.
It is.
It's a giant deal with lots of countries because, as you know, Ursula represents a lot of countries, not one country. It's not easy for you. It's because a lot of very different countries, great countries, but some are strong with cars, some are strong with agriculture, some are strong with both, right? You have a lot of different factors. So we're going to do the following. The European Union is going to agree to purchase from the United States $750 billion worth of energy. $750 billion worth of energy. They are going to agree to invest into the United States $600 billion more than they're investing already. So they're investing a large amount of money. You know what that amount of money is. It's very substantial, but they're going to invest an additional $600 billion. They're agreeing to open up their countries to trade at zero tariff. So that's a very big factor. Opening up their countries, all of the countries will be opened up to trade with the United States at zero tariff. And they're agreeing to purchase a vast amount of military equipment. We don't know what that number is, but it's the good news is we make the best military equipment in the world, so sort of you have to do that. I mean, until somebody tops us, which is not going to happen. We're way ahead of every other country in terms of the quality of the military equipment. You saw that recently.
You know, dude, do you know how good you have to be able to sit in front of the European Union and talk about how you just fleeced them in front of them, while at the same time touting how great you are and how much better you are than them? Do you know how great you have to be to make people submit in front of you and do a press conference with them standing next to you and saying, yes, they have to sell us, or they have to open up to be able to, do business with us? Y'all got to open up y'all country so that we can sell cars there. Y'all got to invest $600 billion more inside of the United States of America. That's basically a gimme. You're going to have to buy at least $750 billion in energy from the United States of America. The United States is becoming an exporter instead of an importer. We are not taking in other people's products more than they are taking in our products. We're allowing for them to sell on our soil and forcing them to take our products, our cars, our steel, our military equipment that we want to sell to them, not the stuff that we would use, but the stuff that they can use that we're no longer using, that we still want to use as profit. Do you know how big of a deal this is? Let me tell y'all how big of a deal it is. One of the things that countries do is they protect themselves against American ingenuity, and so it seems as though they are better than us, when in reality, they develop a majority of their technology here in the United States of America, which is one of the things that China has always done, and then they take it, and then they try to improve upon it, and then they oust whatever the companies are that they partnered with inside of the country. So largely, if you go to some of these other countries, including Japan, we recently did a deal with Japan. We're going to talk about China in a minute. But what happens is they protect themselves against us, against our pricing power and all of that, by only allowing for their citizens to use their products, something that we should have been doing a long time ago. But throughout the years, basically what has happened, we has made deals that is in our favor, but then over the last 40 years, it's turned in other countries' favor, and we haven't updated it. It kind of reminds me of the child support court, family court laws. We created it at a time when women didn't have rights, so that women can be protected if they just so happen to find themselves on the other end of the door and a man kick them out the house. Well, you can't just kick them out with nothing. Them your children, big dog, you got to pay for them. Now, We have leveraged feminism and all of these rights in the LGBTQ community and civil rights in order to tie them to the federal government instead of it being a help for them to be able to bridge the gap to get themselves together. We have basically used it as a resource and a tool, and it's become used for negative instead of positive.
Bro, this dude, man, I'm telling you, he's such a Trump nut rider. It is ridiculous. Now, everything he say, he make a little joke, he's snickering. But to the topic at hand, all these so-called trade deals, they're nothing but concepts and frameworks. They're not really trade deals. After every time, if you just look it up, like look it up online, you can see like none of this shit have come to fruition. None of this shit. But you got this Anton dude. Now this a smart brother right here. But he's dumb as hell when it comes to Trump because you got emotions attached to his support for Trump. So his critiques be kind of a little off when it comes to Trump. And it's really sad because like people are laughing at Trump, bro. Like he keep touting that he did deals with Japan. Japan said no, he didn't. He says EU gonna invest 600 billion. They was already doing that anyway. Then he said he ended the war with India and Pakistan. And Pakistan got on TV. India got on TV and was like, dog, he ain't had shit to do with that. He ain't had shit to do with Rwanda, Cambodia, none of that. But you got motherfuckers like him with a big audience, and he come and just reiterate everything Trump says. Everything Trump says, he's reiterating it. Like, bro, you can't be this stupid, man. When it comes to Trump. Cause I listen to a lot of his other subjects. Dude be straight spitting. He got the gift of gab. But it's like he got a delusion block when it comes to Trump. I don't get it. Maybe it's just his hatred for the Democrats or the left, or it's more love for Trump. Whatever it is, man. These motherfuckers gotta wake up.
When it comes to trade with other countries. And I want y'all to make sure that y'all kept that same energy. When you said that Trump wouldn't figure it out, when you said that these trade deals was going to be bad, that tariffs was going to raise prices in the United States of America, where? Where? Where are you paying more? You're paying less than when tariffs hit. While at the same time, we still have tariffs in place. What people also don't realize is that we're still tariffing them at 15%, and they don't tariff us at anything. That's a part of the deal.
So basically, what he just said was, we tariffing them 15%. When they say it like that, it's sounding like the money is coming from them. But what he's really doing is tariffing the U.S. companies 15% that buy from that country. And the EU was like, shit, okay, we'll keep ours at zero. We ain't raising the taxes on our citizens or our companies. For what? For what? And he got a little money, so he don't know. Well, when you go to the gas station, grocery stores, prices are steady rising. Ain't no record low inflation. These things are easily debunked, and they can easily look it up. Boy. These motherfucking black conservatives on here, boy. They didn't came out of nowhere supporting a motherfucker like Donald fucking Trump, whose best friend was a pedophile. Like, good God. Like, y'all not seeing this shit? It's right in front of your face, brother. Anyway.
Remember when y'all was complaining? Oh my God, we gotta go clear off the shelves of toilet paper again. We gotta go and get all of the products out of the dollar store. My daughter won't be able to get $2. Instead, she gets one. Remember when you said that? Gas prices is gonna be crazy. Inflation is gonna be insane. Inflation is at a record low. More money coming into the United States of America than ever before. Running up a bag. $27 billion in additional resources that is coming in on a weekly basis, some estimate, as far as trade is concerned. We killing it in every single facet. Getting world peace everywhere except for Russia, that is. Getting world peace. Running up a bag, and now you got the European Union sitting in front of you, and they just got to take the L.
In Iran, and you see that, unfortunately, you see that often for all the wrong reasons, right? So those things are 750 billion, 600 billion, opening up the country. We are agreeing that the tariff straight across for automobiles and everything else will be a straight across tariff of 15%.
Anything they ship into the United States of America, no matter what it is, automobiles across the board, whatever, 15%.
So we have a tariff of 15%. We have the opening up of all of the Europe.
And we don't pay anything. I'm sure y'all don't know that. We don't pay nothing to ship to them. They agree to buy more from us to export into their country. And they open up their ability to be able to take more of our products so that we can export it over to their people. And we charge them to send their stuff over here. Dog,
I know these people know how tariffs work, bruh. We're not charging them anything. He's charging the U.S. companies. And they usually pass the cost off, pass the cost to the consumers. So what are y'all talking about, man? This shit is crazy.
dog, bruh. He is the greatest president of our lifetime, bar none, and we're only about 7 months in.
European countries, which I think I could say were essentially closed. I mean, you weren't exactly taking our autos, you weren't exactly taking our agriculture, and then you would have smaller things, but for the most part, it was closed. And now it's open. It's open for our companies.
This is why you don't need women at the negotiating table. They give it all away. They give it all away. We came in like a side dude that you thought was going to be your step baby daddy, and we ate all of the children's fruit snacks, and we selling you our products. We the weed man. We the weed man side dude that is selling trees to you and your husband while at the same time getting everything from you and making money at you at the same time. That's all we are. That's the United States of America in a nutshell. We the weed man.
To go in and do a good job with it. I think you'll like them. I think you'll like it. And we
make
will,
somebody have to sit there.
very importantly, they'll be investing a lot of money, but the military is a big number, but that's one number we're not determining. It's going to be whatever it is, but they're going to be purchasing hundreds of billions of dollars worth of military equipment. They're very important. They're going to purchase $750 billion worth of energy, so that's going to be great, and $600 billion worth of investments into the United States over and above what they have. So, and I think that basically concludes.
Hold up, go back. So if they buy energy from us, we buy energy from Canada. We get a lot of our energy from Canada. So what they gonna do? We gonna buy from Canada, then sell it to the EU? Is that the route we going?
Concludes the deal. I mean, those are the main factors. I don't think there are too many other factors, other than we're going to get along great. And we have a great relationship now with NATO, which is largely the same. I mean, not exactly, but pretty close, right? Largely. And with NATO, as you know, they're going up to 5% from 2%. And the relationship is very strong with NATO. So I just want to congratulate you. I think it's.
I just want to congratulate you on taking more of my products and doing this deal that's going to benefit everybody, right? I want to congratulate you for solidifying your deal that you are doing here with the United States of America to ensure that we still have a relationship. Otherwise, we would have to cut you out of the package. You want some of this good stuff? You're going to have to make sure you call your dogs off and get Avon in line. Otherwise, we're going to have to cut you out of the co-op. That's what Proposition Joe told the Stringer Bell. We want to march our product into them towers. And so you get the good stuff. No chopped, no none of that. And everybody know that the West Side got better product than the East.
Yeah, now you just rambling about bullshit now. But y'all see how motherfuckers be so easily duped by what Trump says and shit. It's crazy because it make y'all look stupid, bro. You gotta fact check Trump. You have to. Cause anything he do, he's exaggerating it or it's just a flat out lie. Everything. And boy, he keep trying to distract from that Epstein deal, but that shit ain't going away. And I'm gonna keep making videos about it. Keep making videos about it until they actually show Trump's true colors of who he is, man. Cause he's a despicable human being, just gross. But this is Reggie Red's Reactions. Leave a comment, like, share with your friends. Hit the alert bell so you know when I'm dropping another video. But I'm out of here. Peace.